Welcome to Three Lame Guys, Cactner, Jared, TJ, and this is Fantastic Four First Steps.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what.
That sounds like maybe he doesn't actually do that. That seemed like he was like reading from a script.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming? Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
This is a big point of contention, how people feel about this design.
Okay. Is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not
crush
delicious,
you,
I just
little
want to add
robot
a little
man.
bit of zip, okay?
Surprised
It's
he
funny.
can taste.
It's funny because the guy that voices the thing is from The Bear, which is a culinary drama show on FX.
Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
But now I look like rock ass.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
You remember when he died in an alternate dimension playing Masters of Puppet?
Yeah. Yep.
Face it together.
What a glorious death it was.
A wizard.
As a family.
We all thought a very similar thing. This was Marvel Studio Fantastic Fur. All right, boys, we're gonna go through. Well, okay, before we get into our initial thoughts, there is a point of contention, or not a point of contention, but a point of conversation the internet had, because people have always, here recently for sure, have had very strong feelings negatively about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and their use of CG. Some of the CG has just been god-awful. And before this point, people have always kind of had a mild perturbedness when it comes to the Thing and how it's kind of portrayed in these, where we had the original movie version of Fantastic Four that we all remember, where the Thing was prosthetic and it was practical. And then you had the other Fantastic Four, which we all forget existed, which had Miles Taylor as Reed Richards, but we all forget it existed. And it had a very CG, kind of almost Michael Bay Transformers looking The Thing. And now we have this version. Boys, how did you feel about Ben and his portrayal as Rockman?
TJ, you want to start? I don't have too much to say.
Yeah, so, I remember, of course, the original Fantastic Four movies. Didn't they have, a live-action TV show for a short time there?
Yes, that is
well.
technically the first one. That's why I said the first movie. So yes, you are correct, DJ.
But yeah, so, the movie with Captain America in it, and, the most recent movie that flopped hard at the box office and really just kind of killed the characters for a good long while there. And then this, I don't know, this to me reminds me of comic book accurate, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that seems to be what the internet is like. Some people are disagreeing, but I think most of the internet is saying, yeah, this is a comic book accurate The Thing.
So, and the other thing, with the use of CG is, I remember when the Marvel movies first started, yeah, they had a lot of CG in, but the CG was really well done in the early part of them. Of course, I haven't seen a lot of the most recent ones, or at least if I haven't really paid attention to them. So I'm not sure how the CG goes with those, but I think this is fine. I mean, it's a trailer, so it's trailer quality CG. We don't know what the finished product is going to look like, but I mean, for now, this is fine.
Jared, I know you said you didn't have a lot, but how are you feeling about this version of The Thing?
So, first of all, I would like to say I kind of like anytime that it is a retro throwback to how it all began kind of deal. I like that aspect that it's not taking place now. This is what happened a long time ago. As far as the effects go, I don't know. It does look more comic booky, but it's not ridiculously over the top as far as Rockman goes. Rockman. What's his name?
The Thing.
The Thing. Okay, yeah. So Fantastic Four, by the way, is in the Marvel Universe is like the one I probably paid the least amount of attention to. Yeah. When that picture a second ago, TJ said something, and I was like, my mind immediately went to, I was like, is that Dr. Manhattan? And I was like, no, Jared, wrong movie. But yeah, so that's Anyway, but no, I like it. I think it has like TJ said, it's kind of true to the comic book, and I've never read the comic book, but it has a very comic book kind of feel to it. So. Having said that, with the effects and whatnot, I kind of like it. I feel like it works for what they're doing.
I think it's interesting because Jared mentions the whole the feeling of it's going back to the beginning. Now, I am very curious as to what the actual time frame this movie is going to be taking place, because you see a lot of things that feel very retro from like the TVs, just the way the home was kind of set up and the whole aesthetics of the. But then you have this super, really just far out there design for a spaceship, and then you have, where is it? You have like the rocket car.
Yeah.
You have their little rocket car, but I mean like all the cars and stuff. So it's like a weird place of like, I do wonder if maybe this is an alternate dimension, like if this is one of the multiverses,
right? And
maybe we're seeing it play out with them being either injected into this new place, or they are trying to, or they eventually get out of this place and end up in the greater MCU.
So my understanding is it is actually supposed to be like an alternate Earth kind of thing, a multiverse kind of thing, and they're not like trapped in this Earth is so much as they are from this Earth. This is their Earth. Like all the events of the Avengers and everything else has happened up to this point, like none of that stuff has happened in this universe kind of thing. So I know they're supposed to be doing some kind of big multiversal Avengers type movie, and I think that's how they're supposed to be introduced into the MCU as a whole.
Well, yeah, so the next big Avenger, or one of the next big Avenger movies is Doomsday, which will feature Doctor Doom, who is very closely tied to this family in their first steps, even though he may not appear until a post-credit stinger. But the reality is, I've read some online links that say that they come from a different universe and got brought into this one. I don't really care how it all plays out. I just want to see it. I just hope it's good. I mean, that seems to be where Jared tends to always preface a lot of the stuff is like, no matter how these trailers go, we just hope it's good. Like, we just hope the movie's good. But let's go ahead. I know we've already given some thoughts, but TJ, you got any additional thoughts on this trailer? And this wizard.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole thing with the wizard. I do like the fact that they are doing a comic book accurate Galactus as opposed to what they did with the second Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah.
Where the Galactus was just a big space cloud that somehow, I don't know, it was weird.
They Michael Bay'd it.
Yeah. But I do like that. They're definitely keeping the comic book accuracy on a lot of this stuff, so I'm enjoying that so far.
Jared, any additional thoughts to this trailer that you watched?
No, not right now, Senator.
I plead the fifth. So you know what? Honestly, the one critique I have, and it's probably not that bad. I don't like Johnny's hair. I know that's probably the silliest thing to be nitpicky about. There was just a part where I saw his hair, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, here. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm used to seeing him as the long-haired anti-jock Eddie Munson instead of any other character he's ever played. I don't know if he's been in anything else. I'm sure he has, but once you are in Stranger Things, that tends to be the biggest thing you've been in until you're in the next biggest thing that you can find.
Yeah.
And the blonde hair just seems to be like, that's fake. Be real. The Rock guy looks more realistic to me than Eddie Munson with blonde hair. But hey, that's a simple, fine, small critique. All right, boys, on the count of three, give a thumbs up or thumbs down for this trailer. Remember, you could offend the Marvel Cinematic Universe fan base / I think most people are anti-Marvel nowadays, so who knows? Screw you, Disney. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got thumbs up galore. It's a solid trailer, but we have been burned one too many times by Marvel's trailers. This better be good. That's all I'm saying. There will be no follow-up with that.
I wonder how much of this that we actually see in this trailer is not going to be in the movie.
Marvel's prone to do that too. I don't know. I just want it to be good. Just be good. Be good for goodness sakes, because, somebody's coming.
Somebody's coming.
That's a Ghostbuster reference. Burn in hell if you didn't know it. Bye. Like, subscribe, share with your grandma, and if your grandma's not here, well, we did mention the Ghostbusters. We will bust your grandma. If your grandma's here, we'll bust your grandma. All right, press everything, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Got a reaction from Jared. Perfect.
So be good, for goodness sake. Whoa, somebody's coming.
We have to get out of here. We've got to find a judge or something.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey.